Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Vlogmas. We are still going strong in this thing. We're trying to anyway. So this is kind of, I guess, a day in the life. I'm just running a few errands today. It is Christmas Eve. So that'll show you just how far behind on videos that I am. But work has been like kicking my butt. I'm still trying to pop them out. I know I have only until tomorrow to get these all out, but we're gonna see what we can do. I actually had to get up this morning and had a doctor's appointment. So, God willing, y'all pray for me. Everything is good. Try to make sure some stuff is in order. You feel me? I'm really about to get back on my workout kick. So, I actually went to go see a dietitian. Like, I'm really trying to get back on this thing. So, that'll probably be something that I take you guys on my journey with. I'm excited about it. I know years ago when I still lived in Ohio, I had actually started seeing a nutritionist, and she had gave me a whole lot of good tips and things like that. And then once I moved to Atlanta, it just obviously I didn't see one anymore. I still kept her information and stuff that she gave me in mind and in hand. So when I did like lose all that weight a few years ago, on top of doing keto and intermittent fasting, it really helped. So I just think having someone accountable, holding me accountable, especially when it comes to my food, because that's my issue. Like, I'm the type of person, I really don't have to work out to lose weight. It's a gift and a curse. I definitely have to work out to tone, but I do think because of my job that keeps me very active, because I'm always moving, walking, pulling, pushing, rolling, tugging, doing something on the floor. So that definitely helps to like keep my stamina and stuff up. So when I do get back into working out, like, I'm not as hurting or like as tired as other people can do. Of course, my endurance can be better, but I do think it's because of my weight. Once I start dropping the weight, my endurance like automatically just shoots up. Like, it's crazy. I'm just one of those weird people. That's why my parents are always getting on me like, we know you can do it. You know you can do it. You know it don't even take that much for you. You just need to change your diet. And that's pretty much what I did last time. I dropped like, I went from almost 300 pounds to like 205 pounds in like, what, 60 days? Maybe a little more, under 90 days. So, and that was just with keto and intermittent fasting. I wasn't even working out. But once I worked out, I finally had made it to Wonderland. I finally made it to Wonderland. And then I ended up getting sick, very sick. Lost a whole lot more weight. But then it was like trying to get my body back on track, having to take medications and stuff like that. It just threw my body all off, and then I started picking up weight. And then as soon as I was getting back into the groove of things, boom, the pandemic hits, and everything is just shut the hell down. So it was like, you either cook, or you getting Uber Eats, or you getting DoorDash, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I wasn't working out. I was, if I wasn't at work, I was at home on the couch eating. I'm not even gonna lie. And then I started getting back into it, was doing good. And then, like I said before, like, my birthday's in July. Me and my girls went to Miami in May. So, like, I think I worked out one time in July. And since then, I haven't not worked out at all. Like, I'm sorry, if y'all see me looking around, I'm sitting in a parking lot. So, before I run into this store, I might try and vlog me going into the store. I'm still not used to people like looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? What does she got going on? I'm sitting in the car now and I see people looking at me, and I just want to be like, what the are you looking at? But I know how it is. They probably think I'm crazy, like I'm talking to myself, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I definitely got to get back on that. So that was a good thing. I'm about to run into the store now, grab a couple last minute things, because tomorrow is Christmas, and I don't plan on doing nothing but relaxing and enjoying. Like, you feel me? Mostly everything gonna be closed anyway. So I'm about to go in here, get my little last minute stuff. I'm gonna get me a couple little snacks. I want some of my little keto snacks, like little cookies and little chips and stuff. And then I need to get me some more of my little water that I like. They have this water that's like flavored water. It's like cranberry and lemonade and stuff. And I get it from Aldi's though. So when I leave here, I'm gonna have to go to Aldi's real quick. And they're like 55 cents for a bottle, and it's like a liter. And when I tell you they're so good, like, when I do indulge in adult beverages, like, I don't even mix like lemonade and regular cranberry juice and orange juice anymore. I use the waters. And I've noticed that since I've done that, I don't get one, I don't get hangovers. Two, not to say I drink that much, but because I don't drink that much, a few drinks can take me out. And I'm a tequila girl and a Puerto Rican rum girl. So, yeah. But I noticed that when I mix it with the water, I don't have a hangover, I don't have headaches later, and I don't feel dehydrated. And I think it's because the water is counteracting with the liquor. So it's like, yeah, I'm drinking liquor, which is alcohol is a natural diuretic. It makes you pee. But since I'm mixing it with the water, I'm actually hydrating myself at the same time too. So I've noticed um, that little trick, if you will, little deuce dub, whatever you want to call it, over the last few months. So when I get home or when I get to the next store, I'll show you what the water looks like. But for right now, I'm about to go in this store. We're going to see if I'm a vlogger or not. I don't know yet. Like I said, I'm still kind of nervous, but we're going to see how it goes. So let's go. All right, y'all, so I'm back. As you can see, I was not able to, well, I'm not gonna say I wasn't able to, but I did not vlog while I was in the store. Like I said, I still feel a little bit uncomfortable, so I just left it alone. But I am back at the house now. Sorry about the lighting, it's a little crazy in here. I'm trying to do last minute stuff. The house is crazy, everything is crazy, so we're just gonna make it do what it do. Oh, hold on, let's get us brighter, darker. There we go. Sorry about the face and everything. It's just been one of them days. Last minute Christmas stuff. Trying to do laundry and stuff. It's been absolutely crazy. So, I'm just putting some of the stuff away that I was getting for my little Christmas time alone. Like I said, unfortunately, couldn't make it home for the family, so I'll be here, which I'm glad because I can get some rest before work and everything since I've been going hard. But what I wanted to show y'all was this is the water that I was telling y'all about. If you can see it, it's Fit Active and it comes in different flavors. All they had today was like cranberry and strawberry lemonade, but they usually do have cranberry, strawberry lemonade, regular lemonade, lime, mango, and I think there's one more flavor too. I think there is one more flavor, but today we just got 4 cranberries and a strawberry lemonade. I'm dropping stuff to see how that is. So yeah, I'm trying to get better at this vlogging thing, y'all. We're gonna see how it goes, but that's really it for the most part. And then I also picked up, because I am going to make a couple little Christmas holiday treats, so I picked up like some little flavoring, some salted caramel, and then I also have this little buddy here that someone got me for my birthday, and I'm going to mix that with I have a couple different tequilas here, but more than likely I'll probably just go ahead and mix it with the Casamigos because that's the only tequila that's open right now. So we got the big body Casamigos. So yeah. So my little stand here, my little drinking area. I'm looking for a nice little table cart, but I just can't figure out exactly what kind I want yet. So y'all help me out. My house is kind of like in disarray right now. It's like I'm throwing stuff out, I'm putting stuff in, I'm throwing stuff out. I'm trying to decide if I want to stay here, if I want to move, if I want to stay, if I want to move. So if you see little craziness in my house, that's just me trying to figure out what I need to get rid of, what I don't need to get rid of. I actually have a huge box I need to take to the Salvation Army. I'm probably going to take that the day after Christmas. I actually forgot it today when I was out and about, and I know they're closed now because a lot of stuff is closing up early since it is Christmas Eve. But yeah, there's a couple of things I want to do. I definitely had thought about moving, but then I was just like, you know what? If I move, it's gonna be too much going on because like I'm working full time, plus a lot of people don't know I'm in school full time as well, and I figure if anything I probably wait until I'm done with school to move, because at least I know, like, that's why I'm trying to work all the overtime I can now. So when it's time for me to hit it home, or like hit it back to school, I should say, I can know that I'm comfortable where I'm at, and I don't have to be worried about, you know, whatever somewhere else. You know, plus if something comes up, you know, I've been here for a while, so I have a good relationship with the, you know, maintenance and the office people and everything like that. So it's always good to have good relationships with people like that, because you never know when something can happen. Like when the, you know, pandemic hit for a minute, you know, work was a little funky, because at the time I wasn't working in a hospital. I was working at an actual family practice, and they had shut everything down. So it was some days where people was getting sent home early without pay, or you could use your PTO. But it was like, you know, I really don't want to use my PTO, because at the time we're not thinking it's going to last that long. And baby girl, we had trips planned. So who using their vacation? Not me. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. So, you know, we was just taking L's left and right. And I have other people who I work with, and, you know, they had kids. So kids were graduating, or kids was going on senior trips, and our parents was wanting to take their kids on senior trips, and with them not knowing, they was in the same mainframe too. And then the people who have kids, they were using their PTO for that. Like, well, hey, you know, our daycare is closed, so we don't have nobody who can watch kids. Or, you know, the people who could watch kids, you know, it may have been their parents who may have been older, who may, you know, have underlying issues. So it's just a whole lot going on. But that leads me back to why my house looks crazy. I lived here for, this will be my 4th year. For what you did to my brother. I'm trying to think. I think I moved in 2018. Was it 2018? It was 2018. It was 2018 because that's when I had broke up with my ex, and we were living together. But when we broke up, of course I moved out. And I literally was this is how God works. This might be a story time. I might come back and tell y'all a story time about this. But this is how God works. So we had just went on vacation for Memorial Day weekend. Literally that night coming home, we had broke up. But it was so much going on, and at the time, due to personal situations, I really couldn't go anywhere. And like I said, I don't have a whole lot of family down here. And most of my friends who are down here, they're married, live with their boyfriends and or fiancés. They have kids, or they just don't have the room. So of course I would never impose on anybody if they don't have the room, even though they all was like, no, you can come, you can stay, and I appreciated it. But it was like, I'll go get a hotel room, because I'm the type of person, one, I don't like to impose. Two, I'm never going to stay, like, consistently stay in someone's home and their husband or significant other is there, because not to say I'm going to do anything, but you just never, like, that's just never been my type of thing. Because I know if I was living with mine, I'm not inviting none of my female friends to come stay with me. If me and my husband or me and my significant, that's just a cause for disaster. You never know what can happen. That's just me. Take it how you want it, but I would never do that. And then also so for a whole month of me trying to figure out, it was either I'm gonna go to an extended stay, or I'm gonna go stay with my sister, who lived like all the way in Buckhead, and I worked all the way in Alpharetta. And if anybody who lives in Atlanta knows, Buckhead and Alpharetta, and when I say Alpharetta, I mean like damn near coming Alpharetta, like, yeah. So, and you know how traffic can be. There's no way, especially when I'm literally staying somewhere where I'm literally like 15, 20 minutes away from my house. But this is how God works. Went out Memorial Day weekend, went to Jamaica, came home that night, broke up that night, was trying to figure it out for a whole month. You hear me? Not even a whole month. It was like probably a week and a half. I was just like, you know how you go through that first week or the first couple days, I was just like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so hurt. I never thought this would happen, blah, 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 blah. But then it was just like, okay, bitch, let's get this together. Like, well, this not what bosses do. We about to boss it on up, and we about to get it taken care of. So, went on, did what I had to do. Thank the Lord for connections. Thank the Lord for family. And just so happened, I went to go look at a couple of apartments. There was this one that I really, really liked. It was within my price range. You know, at the time, like I said, due to personal situations, money wasn't the best at the time. At least for me to be on my own, because at least when we were together, we would split everything for the most part. And I just had to find the best thing for me. But I know how I am. One, I ain't trying to live in no hood. Call me bougie if you want to. Don't care. Anywhere I live has to come with a washer and dryer, because call me bougie again if you want to. I'm not lugging no laundry to no laundromat. No, I'm just funny about that. Like, I'm not gonna do that, especially with my work schedule. No, I'm not doing that. Especially when I had to go by myself. Absolutely not. So definitely had to be a gated community. Definitely had to come with a washer and dryer. Definitely had to be within a certain range. And two, it had to be close to work. Because also around this time, my car started acting crazy. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, what else could be going on right now? So I was like, at least if I can find somewhere that's in the same proximity of where I'm currently living, at least I know if something was to happen to my car and I needed to Uber or Lyft a little bit, or at least get a car ride from somebody, at least it's not out the way and it's not too far to where it'd be overly expensive. So this is how I'm thinking, because I already know my money is like not where it needs to be at the moment. So I went and applied. The person called me back. They said they was going to do everything. And I just told her, like, I talked to her, like, look, this is what's going on. This is what's happening. I'm telling you this now because whoop, 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 whoop. She said, okay, let me try it first. But if it does, then you might gonna have to, you might have to get you a co-signer. Or, actually you ain't gonna be able to have a co-signer, because if it pops up, you ain't even gonna be able to, do anything, because most people ain't gonna rent to people if they got the situation going on. So I was like, okay, cool. She called me back 2 days later and was like, so this is what we gonna do. Like, she's telling me, like, this is what we gonna do. Who who be willing to put an apartment in your name. This is so hood. It's not hood, but this is when your folk look out for you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't know me from a hill of beans, but I was upfront with her, and she's like, I'm only doing this because you was honest with me. She's like, and I can hear it in your voice, like, you need somewhere, you have to go. She's like, I'm looking at all your information, like, you've been on your job for X amount of years. You pretty much been at the same job since you moved down here. And at the time, I had been here for, almost 4 years, almost 4 years, 4.5 years. She was like, so that's a good thing. She's like, and then your jobs previously, you've been there a long time. Like, your job before that, you was there for 4 years before you moved down here. Your job before that, you was there for 8 years. So she was like, it's not like you job hop. And then it looks like every time it was because you got a better position, better opportunity. And I said, absolutely. So, like I said, good looking on the friends, good looking on the family. Somebody came through, was like, we got you. Don't worry about it. What I need to send over, what I need to sign. Boom, boom, bam. My birthday is July 3rd. Y'all, please excuse me. My birthday is the 4th of July. That's how I know I was into the story. Continue. I got called on July 1st that everything was approved, and this is how much I had to pay. This is what had to be cut on before I moved in. Okay. July 4th was my birthday. July 5th was my walkthrough. And that weekend later, I was moving into my apartment. July 7th, I was moving into my apartment. And I'll tell you, my cousin, one of my cousins, my stepmom, my brother, and then a couple of my friends that live here, they came through and helped me move. Yes. So that was a little mini story. I still didn't get into the detail, but I might have to make that a story time one time. But yeah, it's just, I've been here, and don't get me wrong, I love my apartment. I absolutely do. I love my apartment. I love the area. You know, it's kind of in the cut, but still near everything. I'm right by the freeway, but I'm also able to take back roads and still get to where I need to get to. I have like 2 malls literally right by me. Not then I'm not too far from Lenox and Buckhead either, so it's like the perfect. It's just perfect for me. Um, the rent isn't too bad. It's just I want to be a little bit closer because I'm a city, like I'm a not a city, but I'm a traveler, and like when I have to leave and go to the airport, the drive is just so long, and I'm just like, why can't y'all put an airport on the north side? Like why can't y'all put an airport out this way? Y'all got all this land, y'all building up all these $500,000 townhouses and up, but y'all can't put no airport out here. Like it don't even gotta be huge. It could be like a little small one. But you know what I'm saying? They got the one in Peachtree, like out, what is that, out in Gwinnett or something like that. You can't, that's like for private flyers, so that don't give us no help. You always gotta go to the main one. And when I tell you that drive is so long, and I always purposely try and catch the first flight out. Like if her flight is leaving at 5:55 a.m., best believe I'm at the airport at 3 o'clock, 3:30. You hear me? Because I want to get there and I want to be I want to get through all the hoopla. I don't want to have to wait, especially now. Honey, they was talking about just today how it was like 2.5 hours just to get to TSA. Folks was missing their flights and stuff, or flights was delayed because it was so many people. I said, I know you lying. So, yeah. And even with like the clear and, you know, stuff like that, it's still because, you know, folks got to take tests. They got to verify the tests are negative and all this other kind of stuff. So it's crazy right now. Like, to be honest with you, had I went home, I would have drove. I wouldn't have flew. I could have got there in about 7.5 hours. It's usually about 8.5. But I'd be taking shortcuts, and I know where the police usually be. By 7.5 hours, I would have made it home. I would have just drove. Like, it would have just been easier for me to drive than to worry about that. Because at least I'm in the confined to my own. I ain't got to stop unless I need gas. I got to go to the bathroom, which is very rare. Because I know I literally only have to stop and get gas one time. And then that one time I stop and get gas, that gas will last me pretty much the whole time I'm back at home. And then on my way home, I fill up again. And then literally at the same spot I usually stop, by the time when I'm going, that's when I need to fill up again. And that'll take me right on back into the A. And it'll last me a couple more days. So I know that ride like the back of my hand. But this vlog is all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get some content going here. I'm trying to get better at this vlogging thing. I know it's been all over the place. I really don't think I'm going to hit the 25 for 25 because literally it's just a whole lot to try and get by tomorrow. But I'm still proud of myself because for me to do as many as I have done, and I'm really not a camera person. You're probably looking at this like, are you sure? But I'm really not. Like, I've been wanting to do this since like 2017. And I think I've had my page since like 2017, 2018. But I never posted anything on it. I never put anything on it because I was just so nervous. But now it's like I'm kind of getting used to it. I just gotta get used to like vlogging in front of people and actually carrying the camera around. Of course, the aesthetics of everything, like the lighting and, you know, backgrounds and the editing and stuff like that. But considering I'm just starting all this and I'm doing it by myself, I think I'm doing pretty good. So I'm proud of myself. That's all I can say. I'm proud of myself. So I hope y'all are liking the content so far. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. Please make sure that you comment and like this video. Let me know down below, like, if you're in the Atlanta area, like, what are some good apartments? Like, what are some apartments that you've lived at, or apartments that you currently live at, or even townhomes? Like, I really want to, the reason why I said I wanted to wait till after school, because I really want to save, and I really want to get into my specialty for at least 6 months after I graduate, because I really just want to save. I really do want a townhouse. Because it's just me. Like, I don't have any kids. I'm not married, single. So it's literally just me. And I just need like a little, 2-3 bedroom townhouse. Or, my next apartment, I would like to have a 2-bedroom because I just have so much shit. Period. Like, I have too much stuff. The only thing that saved me from being able to store a lot of the stuff that I have is that I have a bomb enclosed screened patio. And I have so many boxes and stuff out there. That's the only thing that saved me. And I still feel like I don't have enough room. Like, I even have stuff stored in my pantry, in my coat closet. I got stuff stacked up in my, like, I just have too much stuff. I'm used to having a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home or apartment, whatever you want to call it. So this 1-bedroom is like, and then you know how you just accumulate stuff over the years, and then even when you get rid of stuff, you still end up getting more stuff. So, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm thinking of color schemes and stuff now. I'm actually trying to come up with an Amazon list. So, of things that I want for my house, like, or for the apartment. And I want to just start getting piece by piece. Like, I don't have to get it all at one time. Just piece by piece. And then, of course, whatever the parentals want to chip in and give their baby girl is always greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So, mom and dad, if you're watching this, hey, Amazon link coming soon. But I know my dad's gonna be like, you freaking brat. Oh Lord. Oh, I miss my parents. I cannot wait to go visit them. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close off this vlog. It's been everywhere. But I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I am Miranda Marie, and until next time, bye.